Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Revisited, where we take a look at things that we've looked at in the past and, using knowledge from personal as well as community experience, I aim to make a more comprehensive guide video. And in this installation we're going to be taking a look at the Scramjet. The Scramjet. Despite its name, it is in fact not a jet. The name refers to the booster which lets the car, boost around, rather than the thing being labelled as a jet. It is one of many cars to be introduced late into GTA Online's life after all, meaning that it suffered the late GTA Online DLC bug. But is this a bad thing? Well, it depends on how you look at it. If you're someone who's always enjoyed GTA because it was boots on the ground drive-by gangster stuff, then yeah, probably not the best car to be in existence. But if you're someone who likes to dart around, shooting rockets at stuff, cosplaying as a superhero, or just likes to pull off insane drifts to be featured in a stunt compilation, then this car is certainly up there. The Scramjet was released as part of the Afterhours DLC, which was also outfitted with a whole bunch of stuff to make the car really wacky, including a bunny hop, a rocket boost, machine guns, and homing missiles. When used together, it makes the car's playstyle much different to pretty much anything else in the entire game. With the bunny hop and rocket boost put together, the car can reach heights high enough for you to jump over the Maze Bank building. As a result, one would think that would make the Scramjet a pretty good ground-to-air defense vehicle, utilizing the 30 high-level tracking homing rockets on board. Well, it is good at taking out things that are also driving on the road, thanks in part to the missiles having the decency to clear the ground a little bit before going in for the kill, and it is a relatively good oppressor counter if you can play your cards right. But I find that as a ground-to-air vehicle specifically, it's pretty terrible. Half the time I can't even get a decent lock, probably because I can't get close enough to the target. Most missiles that I do manage to send off end up missing, and worse still, while the car is flying into the sky and falling to the ground, there is little that the person behind the wheel of the car can do until they land again. It's also just awkward in general, trying to control the thing, waiting for a time to strike, making sure that you don't get blown up in the attack, and it's just not the most viable anti-air hardware in my opinion. What people did find the Scramjet good for though is air to ground. Yeah, it sounds a bit funny at first, but it's all very simple. You hop in the air, lean back and boost. While you're boosting up into the sky, you switch to first-person view. At the very top of the jump, aim the car downwards and use the handbrake and movement controls to aim the car at something down below, like a tank. For those who don't know, when a ground vehicle is in mid-air, you can control what left and right controls do. Normally left and right make the vehicle roll, but if you hold down the handbrake button in mid-air, you will instead control the vehicle's yaw. It takes quite a bit of practice and memorization at first, but get used to it and you can make the Scramjet into a very effective anti-tank vehicle, or anything else that's on the ground, using either homing or straight-fired rockets. If none of that is of interest to you, you could always make use of the machine guns.
Oh wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
But if you're also not a fan of the machine guns, which let's be honest, who uses vehicle-mounted machine guns anyways, you can make use of standard drive-by weapons, so at least you can fulfill your dreams of carrying out the good old-fashioned gangster drive-by in a superhero car. But overall, where does the Scramjet lie in the meta of Grand Theft Auto Online? Well, after checking up on what people said when I left a community post, after laughing at what everyone was saying regarding the thing being a water magnet, which everyone was saying it was pretty funny, it would seem that quite a few people share my opinion about the Scramjet. It's a fun and quirky thing to have, but ultimately it's pretty obsolete thanks in part to the Oppressor Mark II existing. So that's the Scramjet. Let me know what you guys think about the thing in the comments, and hey, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe and ding the dong for more. I'll see you around, folks.